The palace is standing firm that the road board has finally reached the end of the road.
The Senate tells their colleagues at the lower chamber that they can't do anything to save the beleaguered agency. Here are the details.
President Duterte is hell-bent on abolishing the road board of the Department of Public Works and Highways. Malacanang says the chief executive will sign the measure killing off the beleaguered agency as soon as it reaches his table. This despite protests from congressmen who backtracked on its own approval of the bill that scraps the agency. As a matter of fact, the palace already has plans for the 45 billion pesos worth of road users' taxes the board has raised this year.
We want that the fund be returned to the Treasury and then let Congress appropriate again for a specific purpose.
Congress has already submitted that bill to the Senate and senators are keen on ratifying it. The bill in question was passed during the time of House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez. Senate President Tito Soto says that at this point, there's nothing the House of Representatives can do to save the road board.
Ang nangyayari ngayon, it's good as abolished. Dahil alam ng Executive Department na inabolish namin inabolish din ng House.
Duterte is acting on reports of alleged massive corruption within the road board. But House Minority Leader Danilo Suarez told a different story. He said that former House Speaker Alvarez and his allies earlier threatened the road board to fund their projects or else.
Sinabi lang nila sa amin na they were being asked by some leaders to dedicate X amount of the money, which is about, by that time, nasa 40 billion, for some of their, what we call parking project. Yung gusto nila maglagay ng project sa iba't ibang lugar. With the threat na pag hindi niyo binigay, i-abolish namin kayo.
Meanwhile, Majority Leader Rolando Andaya claimed to have received information regarding questionable allocations to the Bicol region, which are allegedly linked to Budget Chief Ben Jokno. But the palace downplayed these claims, saying congressmen are just trying to dodge hot waters after getting exposed for allegedly inserting as much as 60 million pesos in allocations for their respective districts.
Yes, I'm towing the line of Secretary Jong. It's more believable.
It's believable that there were pork insertions.
No, that it was skirting the issue. Instead of him on the hot seat, it's now Secretary Jokno.
Malacanang also confirmed that Jokno will no longer appear in budget hearings next year. Despite all that, Malacanang remains confident these altercations between the executive and legislative departments will not lead to a constitutional crisis. Jess De Los Santos, We Are One News.